Hey, have you ever asked yourself what the world will actually look like in 2050 when AI is no longer just a tool, but a background intelligence woven into almost everything we do? Today, we're taking a 30-year leap to imagine a future that is incredible, uneven, and deeply human all at once. We'll explore jobs, homes, healthcare, education, governments, creativity, and the ethical trade-offs we'll face. And later, stick around, I'll reveal the single small daily habit you can start. 1. The job market and economy. Augmentation, not just replacement. By 2050, work will be reimagined. Yes, automation will replace many routine tasks. Manufacturing line work, basic data entry, repetitive legal research. But the bigger shift will be augmentation. Humans paired with AI will do exponentially more creative, supervisory, and complex social tasks. Expect new jobs that don't even have names today. AI ethicists embedded in product teams, human AI teaming coaches, and personal data brokers who help individuals manage and monetize their own data streams. Wages will polarize unless systems adapt. High-demand specialists will command premium pay, while some routine roles will shrink. This will push governments and companies to rethink safety nets. Concepts like universal basic income or negative income tax might exist in different forms in different countries. But more transformative than cash transfers will be portable benefits, healthcare, training vouchers, and retirement credits that follow workers through gig and contract work. Companies that invest in continuous reskilling will have a competitive edge. Beyond jobs, productivity gains could reshape leisure. A 4-day workweek could be widespread, with people working fewer hours but higher value tasks. However, cultural adaptation is needed. Societies will debate what work means when a machine can perform so much of it. Gig platforms, unions, and new contract models will evolve to manage this hybrid landscape. Research tease. Later, we'll visualize how a family budget could change with AI augmentations and new benefit models. Don't skip that. 2. Homes, cities, and transportation. The ambient smart world. Imagine waking up in a home that anticipates your day. Your mirror gives you a quick health read, your kitchen prepares a tailored breakfast, and your commute is orchestrated by a citywide traffic AI that balances autonomous vehicles, microtransit, and human drivers. Cities will shift from car-first to people-first design with dynamic curb allocations, autonomous shuttles, and green corridors optimized by AI. But there will be winners and losers. Old suburbs built around private cars may need retrofitting. Real estate values may increasingly favor neighborhoods with robust digital infrastructure, low-latency networks, local air quality sensors, and AI-powered maintenance systems. Public spaces could become living data ecosystems. Benches that monitor occupancy, lighting that adapts to mood, parks that self-maintain. Retail will also change. Physical stores will become experiential hubs supported by AI that predicts demand and personalizes in-store experiences. Transportation may be dominated by mixed fleets, autonomous pods for last mile, shared EVs for medium range, and human-driven vehicles in zones where personal choice or regulations favor them. This layered mobility model reduces congestion and repurposes street space for people and nature. Later, I'll show a 60-second morning in 2050 sequence, with one surprising privacy trade-off you won't expect. 3. Healthcare and longevity. Personalized, predictive, preventive. By 2050, medicine will be more personalized and predictive. Continuous monitoring, wearables, implants, or smart environments will feed AI models that detect illness earlier than a doctor could, predicting heart attacks, mental health crises, or metabolic shifts before symptoms appear. Genomic therapies, advanced biomarkers, and powerful AI-driven drug discovery will make tailored treatments feasible and faster, shortening the time from discovery to deployment from years to months. This doesn't mean immortality for everyone. Access and equity will determine outcomes. High-accuracy diagnostics and advanced therapies may remain expensive unless policy interventions, open science, and novel financing models widen access. Mental health could benefit dramatically from AI companions that provide early intervention, but there's a risk of people substituting human care with machine care inappropriately. Data governance will be central. Who owns your health stream, and how is it used? Expect debates about consent, clinical oversight, and how to combine AI recommendations with clinician judgment. Stay tuned. I'll describe a real-world scenario where AI detects a problem before a symptom appears, and it's both miraculous and ethically messy. 4. Education and human development. Lifelong adaptive learning. School won't end at 18. Education in 2050 will be continuous and adaptive. Personalized learning agents will tailor curriculum to each student's pace, style, and interests. Vocational training will be micro-credentialed and often delivered by industry AI partnerships. Critical thinking, emotional intelligence, creativity, and human-centric skills will be the most valuable because they're hardest to automate. However, the learning gap may widen if access to high-quality adaptive learning platforms becomes unequal. Societies that invest in public digital education infrastructure will have an edge. Parents and educators will need to refocus on teaching meta skills: how to learn, how to collaborate with AI, how to evaluate machine outputs, and how to manage digital well-being. Community learning hubs and local mentors will regain prominence as anchors for social development. Expect new roles like learning experience designers and AI curriculum auditors to emerge. 5. Governance, law, and geopolitics. Power rebalanced. AI will reshape power, from corporations that control massive compute and data to governments that write rules about their use. Expect new regulatory frameworks focused on algorithmic transparency, data rights, and liability. International tensions may center on AI capabilities, who controls advanced models, who sets safety norms, and how dual-use tech is traded. Civic tech could improve governance, participatory budgeting guided by AI insights, predictive maintenance for infrastructure, and better crisis response. But authoritarian regimes may weaponize AI for surveillance, social control, and propaganda. The balance between innovation and rights will be a defining political struggle. Grassroots movements, tech cooperatives, and transnational coalitions will likely emerge as counterweights to concentrated power. Expect courtroom battles and legislative experiments as societies try to strike a functional balance. Later, I'll give an example of an AI-driven public service that both saved lives and sparked a global debate. 6. Creativity, culture, and entertainment co-created art. By 2050, creativity will be a human-AI duet. Musicians, filmmakers, and game designers will use AI to generate complex ideas. But human curation, intent, and taste will remain crucial. Expect hyper-personalized entertainment. Stories adapted to your emotional state, music that learns your heartbeat, and interactive narratives that evolve differently for each audience member. There will be fights over authorship and authenticity. Who owns a song written by a human prompting an AI? New economies might emerge: micropayments for micro-contributions, rights management ledgers, and cooperative models where communities share ownership of AI-generated works. Cultural norms will shift. Audiences may embrace hybrid creators, human plus AI, and new genres will appear that lean heavily on algorithmic novelty. Live performances could blend human improvisation with AI orchestration, creating unique shows that never repeat. 7. Ethics, surveillance, and personal freedom, the hard choices. The most important theme is ethics. Ubiquitous A. I will make life better in many ways, but it will also create pressure points. Surveillance creep, biased models embedding historical prejudices, and manipulation at scale. We will need stronger norms and institutions, robust auditing, data trusts, and enforceable rights over personal data. On the positive side, collective action could produce privacy-preserving AI, federated learning, on-device inference, and cryptographic techniques that let models learn without hoarding raw data. The political question will be whether societies choose human-centric limits or allow technological drift. Individual action still matters. Consumer choices, civic participation, and pressure on platforms can shape incentives. Expect debates about explainability, redress mechanisms when AI harms people, and how to fairly allocate benefits from AI-driven productivity. The single habit I promised at the start ties directly into this section. It's a practical step to protect your digital future. We'll reveal it in the outro with a simple 3-step routine. So, what's the takeaway? 2050 with AI will be a world of amplified possibilities. Greater health, richer creative experiences, more flexible work. But also a world where inequality, power concentration, and ethical challenges could deepen if we don't act. The good news: many of the outcomes depend on choices we make today. Policy, education, corporate design, and personal habits. Now, for that single daily habit I promised. Start curating your digital identity. That means regularly reviewing what platforms hold your data, using privacy-first tools, learning basic data literacy, and treating your data like an asset. Here's a simple 3-step routine you can do in 10 minutes a week. Audit, check your top 5 apps and review permissions. Prune, remove or limit access for services you don't use. Secure and monetize, use a password manager, enable 2-factor authentication, and explore services that let you license or sell your anonymized data. Over time, people who build strong data hygiene and learn to work with AI, not against it, will have more agency in 2050. If you found this mind-bending, hit like, subscribe, and comment. What do you think will be the biggest change by 2050? I'll feature the best answers in my next video, where we'll run a 60-second Morning in 2050 visualization with viewer-submitted ideas. Thanks for watching. See you in the future.